we have 2 5/10 divided by 2. So first it says shade 2 5/10. So how many whole blocks will I color? 2. So I'm going to color 2 holes. And you don't have to shade it perfectly, guys. No. So there's one hole. Two holes. And how much will I shade in on this last one? 5/10, or what's another way to say 5/10? Good, 50 hundredths. 50 hundredths or 5/10. Okay, so it says 2 5/10 divided by 2. So I'm going to use these 4 hundredths blocks and divide this into 2 groups. So I'm just going to take and draw a line between these to show that I'm dividing this into 2. So this will be one side, this will be the other side. So how many holes will I have on each side? 1. So I'm going to shade in 1 hole here. And I'm going to shade in 1 hole on this side. So now I've used this block and I've used this hole. So what do I have left to divide up?
5.
Right, the 5/10. So I'm going to use these 2 blank ones and I'm going to divide up 5/10. Now what did we say 5/10 is also 50 hundredths. So I'm dividing 50 hundredths or 5/10 by 2. So think about, yes, you're right, Gracie, think about like quarters or money, or half of our 100 was 50. So 50 divided by 2. So another way to do it, if you didn't know what 50 divided by 2 were, just take these rows. I have 2, 3, 4, 5 full rows. So I can take 2 full rows and put them on this side. And 2 full rows to this side. That leaves me 1 full row to divide up between 2. How many are on 1 row?
5.
How many are in 1/10? 10 hundredths. So if I divide 10 by 2, that's 5 on each side. So now with the model, with the picture, I can easily look and see 2 5/10 divided by 2 was 1 and, right, 25 hundredths. 1 and 25 hundredths. Now down here at the bottom where it says standard algorithm, okay, we're going to do the standard algorithm. 2 and 5/10 divided by 2. 2 and 5/10 divided by 2. Okay, so the decimal, I want you to draw an arrow up and just put the decimal right above where it is. So now we're just pretending that we have 25 divided by 2. How many times does 2 go into 2?
1.
1, good. 2 times 1 is 2, good. Subtract that and bring down the 5. Now how many times does 2 go into 5?
Twice.
Good, twice or 2 times. What's 2 times 2? 4. So I'm going to subtract that, 5 minus 4. Now look, do I have anything else to bring down?
No.
But when you're using decimals, you can't have a remainder. So if you still have a remainder and there's nothing left to bring down, I want you to add a 0. And then bring the 0 down. Now I have 10 divided by 2 is what? 5, good. So 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract that and there's no remainder. So look, I got the same answer, 1 and 25 hundredths, doing the standard algorithm just like the picture.